Meteorologist Alexa Trischler.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful day today. We have some nice quiet weather heading into the weekend. It is hot. We have plenty of sunshine. It's a little bit humid, but really not awfully muggy. Winds from the north-northwest around 5-10 miles per hour today. 90 degrees, feels like 96, and temperatures both sides of the lake are in the upper 80s and low 90s, but it feels like the 90s across the area because it is still a tad humid. It is dry. There is no rain happening now, but we could see a couple spotty showers try to pop up throughout the course of today. So you might get one or two, but not expecting much rain today or tomorrow. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds with temperatures in the lower 90s this afternoon, and they'll be in the 80s tonight. Nice and mild this evening. We'll wake up to the 70s tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, another great day for our Friday. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds again. It'll be hot and a bit more humid. Our humidity will increase going into the weekend. Tomorrow, temperatures back in the lower 90s, so some pretty solid weather in the coming days. And like I mentioned, not a whole lot of rain today and tomorrow, maybe one or two stray showers, and that's about it. But you'll notice the mugginess slightly increases going into tomorrow and especially Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow, one or two showers, not out of the question, but not expecting much rain in the coming days. But that changes on Saturday and Sunday, when another cold front will push in slowly across the deep south. So expect a few scattered showers that will be hit or miss on Saturday, maybe a thunderstorm, and a couple scattered showers will linger going into Sunday as well once that front pushes in. Speaking of cold fronts, the one that happened just recently today that gave us some drier air, it's been a little bit less muggy today and yesterday. That front is making it really chilly across the northern half of the country. I mean, it's lunchtime, and it's in the 50s and 60s across the Great Lakes, even the upper 40s in the northern portions of the U.S. So definitely feeling the fall chill farther to the north, but look at the deep south. We're in the 90s for the most part. But we do have some drier air that has come down courtesy of that front, so it is really sunny. It's kind of comfortable outside, especially for our standards. And that upper level trough that is in play will continue throughout the next several days, and we'll actually see that reinforcing shot of drier air and cooler air later this weekend. So another front comes our way by Monday of next week. So the upper pattern really remains pretty consistent going into next week, and that will give us some pretty quiet, nice weather over the next week. Here's your weekend forecast. It will be hot with plenty of sun. Temperatures will be in the low 90s on Saturday and Sunday. It is going to feel a bit more muggy, and we'll have those spotty showers around this weekend. But like I mentioned, the front pushes down later into the weekend, and it will probably see a big drop in humidity next week. So by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, it will feel much nicer outside, really beautiful and sunny with lower humidity. Dew points could be down in the 50s and 60s, so it's going to be feeling pretty comfortable going into next week, and maybe even slightly cooler by then as well. Now, quickly out in the tropics, we are watching this one spot in the distant Atlantic Ocean. It's now being deemed Invest 91 from the National Hurricane Center because it will likely become our next named storm as it moves westward through the central Atlantic Ocean. Now, it's going to take some time. This will be something we'll be watching in the long term. We'll quickly look at it with our moisture and upper pattern to kind of see what it's going to look like. It's going to take basically a week for it to move closer to the Caribbean islands. This is next Thursday, September 11th. So we're going to be watching that in the long term. No tropical worries for the Gulf Coast over the next week, but stay tuned to that because a lot of things, are very unknown with that system. Here's your 7-day forecast. Enjoy this quiet stretch of weather and some cooler weather, slightly cooler weather next week.